If you're thinking of visiting the Great Sand Dunes National Park this year, do it. Hi, Kelly and Tony back, and we're here to inspire you to go out and make your own adventures. I don't know how you feel about Great Sand Dunes National Park, but it is definitely one of my top 10.
Yes, absolutely. I don't know if it was because it was one of the first ones we visited or it was because of the activity that we were able to do. Fantastic experience all the way around.
We had so much fun. Tip number 1, get there in time to watch the sunset on the sand dunes. It is one of the most epic sunsets I've ever seen in my life.
Absolutely. From the campground where we stayed, just outside the park, you could see the sunset and you could see the dunes from almost every campsite that was available.
It was gorgeous. And then stick around until the sun is completely gone and it's dark, because the Great Sand Dunes is a certified dark sky zone. Now, one of the things you need to know if you're heading out on the dunes at night to see the stars is to wear a red headlamp or bring a red flashlight, because it doesn't
damage your night vision. The red lights are recommended, and when you get where you're going, you turn them off and then be in complete darkness.
Once you get to see an epic sunset and you get to see the stars at night, you're gonna have to wake up early to get out on the sand early, because once the sun comes out and starts heating the sand up, it gets very hot.
Way too hot,
Yeah.
Way too hot.
Another reason you want to get out there early is you want to get your sled and your sandboard rented, because everyone's going to get there early to get the sandboard and sleds. When we were there, the little creek that runs through had almost completely dried up. We got to play in it a little bit, but if you get there during the season, and you can check the website for the flow of the creek, looks like a blast to take your tubes and ride down the creek. People come and it's like a beach out there. You bring your umbrella, you bring your chairs, you bring your lunch, you hang out and play in the creek. If you're there while the creek's flowing, spend your morning doing the sand sledding before the sand gets hot, and then when the sand gets too hot, park yourself next to the creek and play in the creek in the afternoon. They have a campground in the park. We did not take advantage of the campground in the park. Anytime you can camp in the park, I would recommend doing it, because it's just a unique experience. You're just submerged in the national park. But this campground doesn't have electrical hookups.
And this camper doesn't go unless it's climate controlled.
We went ahead and got a spot in the campground that's really right across the street from the park. You could see the dunes from the campground, and we had electric hookups. They even had a restaurant there. We didn't eat at the restaurant, and that's where you go to rent your board.
So this was the first of our mini national parks, the Great Sand Dunes. What's our next park?
Leave a comment below and let us know what park you want us to do next.